What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little review on the Daytona low profile long reach jack from Harbor Freight. Stay tuned. I've been wanting this jack for a while now. They also have just a low profile option without the long reach, but I really wanted the long reach. This thing is regularly priced $200 at Harbor Freight, but if you get it on sale, I actually got it for $170 with one of their coupons. So I'm not a big fan of unboxings. I don't want to just go through every little thing. So I'm just going to pull this thing out during a time lapse, and then I'll show you what's inside. Here's the jack fresh out of the box. Everything comes pre-assembled. The only thing that I can tell you to look out for is this little guy. They put it in between right here to keep this thing lowered during shipping and while it's in the box. So just make sure you remove this before you try pumping this handle. Like I said, everything comes pretty much pre-assembled. The only thing that you'll have to put together is the two handles here. So it just slides in with this little push button. And then down here you have your retaining bolt. So just remove this retaining bolt. I believe it's a 16 millimeter. Your handle will slide in and then you can just tighten this back down. Using the jack is also pretty straightforward. If you've never used the jack, you may have trouble, but if you have, then it works like any other jack. So grab my handle here and we will twist it all the way to the right. We will pump it up here. Works great. We'll twist it back to the left and lowers it back down. One cool feature about this jack that I have never had on any other jack before is it does have a foot pump. So we twist our handle all the way to the right and you can actually pump this thing up with just the foot pedal. So pretty cool. I'm gonna have to try to use that here in a second. So I'm gonna drop this thing back down and then I'll show you exactly why I wanted this thing so badly. Here is my old jack. My parents got it for me a few years ago for my birthday, and it works great, but the problem that I have with the car is that it hits. The jack simply does not go low enough to fit underneath the side of the car. So usually what I have to do to get the car up in the air is I have to back up onto a couple of blocks of wood, and then from there I actually drive up onto a couple of ramps, and then I can jack it up from there. So it's a huge pain in the butt, and I'm really hoping that this low profile jack is gonna make a huge difference. One other extra thing that I bought off of Amazon are these little pucks, and they are made to fit up into the pinch welds on the front and the back. So I am gonna put these on there and use that. I've got the front end of the car jacked up. It was super easy. I cannot tell you how happy I am with this jack right now. This is gonna make my life so much easier than having to drive up onto those blocks and the ramps to get this thing jacked up. I can just slide this thing underneath and I'm good to go. But as you can see, I got the front wheel completely off of the ground there. So if I ever had to do anything, I can just pop that thing under there, pull that wheel off, and I'm good to go. One thing that I did want to point out to you guys is, I said that this thing has this foot pump at the bottom, but I guess it doesn't have enough leverage, so it's only really good for something that is not gonna be weighing a ton. So as you can see, when I try to press down on it, it doesn't go anywhere. I can even put my entire body weight on it and it is not forcing this thing down. So you are gonna have to use the handle here to get some leverage if you're gonna be putting a lot of weight on this thing. But lightweight things, you can probably use that foot pump and get away with it. I am gonna raise this thing up a little bit higher just to kind of see how high I can get it to go. I obviously can't go too high because I don't want to push the car over into the other side over there. But what I'm gonna do is put my second jack underneath the pinch weld on the back, and then I will just raise them both up at the same time. I've got the entire side of the car jacked up, so my Craftsman jack still works great. I can still use it. I just have to get it initially started with the new low profile jack first, but I just cannot tell you how excited I am that I'm not going to have to ever put this thing on blocks and ramps again to just simply get it jacked up. But I've got this thing pretty high up right now and it works great. So both sides jacked up. I can't go up any further because I'm probably going to end up hitting something over here on this side. But yeah, this thing absolutely works great. I don't actually have anything that I'm doing to the car right now. I was just really excited to get my new jack, so I wanted to get it out and kind of play around with it and show you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower this thing back down and I will give you my final thoughts on this thing. I've got the car back on the ground. Everything went super smooth. I just wanted to give you guys a last few words on the jack here. As I've said already a ton of times throughout the video, I am already super excited about this thing. Just knowing that I don't have to put those blocks and ramps down just to jack it up anymore is gonna save me so much trouble. But you can pick this jack up. It's $200 without a coupon at Harbor Freight. If you do get a coupon, you can get it for $170. I did get a coupon. So if you are watching this video, the coupon that I used, it does end on May 27th, 2021. But you can get this thing. I got the orange, but they have it in green, they have it in blue, they have it in black. But it is a absolutely fantastic purchase. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will catch you next time.